What is going on, everybody? It's Alex coming back at you with another video, and today we are doing the Atlanta Falcons. So quick caveat: the first round pick is not going to be at the right spot because the Jaguars have acquired this pick from the Los Angeles Rams. So kind of a pain in the ass, but that's okay. We'll have one pick that's a little bit later than normal, and plus people have been getting on my ass for, well, back when I posted it, for basically shitting on the Cardinals. Not Cardinals. God, I keep wanting to say Cardinals. The Falcons. So I'm going to deal with it. They'll probably be picking around 16 anyways. Might have underrated them, especially given all the new COVID cases and stuff, where guys are dropping out with COVID opt-out. The Falcons might have an easier season that way. So without further ado, let's roll with it. Again, these freaking trade ring is going to be absolutely freaking irritating, and you'll be able to see that. I've already tried multiple times to find a way around this, and that's kind of irritating because I can't find it yet. We'll still continue to try to find a way. And if you guys want me to start looking at trade offers and then say, oh, I might want to trade here, might want to trade there, let me know, because it'll make it a longer video, but it might make it more fun with the fact that we do get trade calls. So without further ado, let's look at the picks that already happened, because this thing goes into like rapid fire mode as soon as you make a trade. Jamar Chase at 1. Can't really blame that, honestly. Cannot at all. Again, it's obvious that a quarterback should be going here, but it's whatever. Penei Sewell, Dylan Moses, like these are the usual suspects. Dylan Moses going in front of Micah Parsons is a really weird thing, but and Caden Stearns at 5. That is absolutely unfucking believable. But crazier things have happened in the NFL. So let's roll with it. Let's resume the draft, and let's get a bunch of irritating phone calls. Greg Russo at 6. Again, we're not really getting too crazy here, except Kwity Paye. He's definitely not number 9 overall worthy. And here we go. We got the first offer. We are definitely declining this. And I'm seeing if there is anything. Maybe we can hit X on that. I don't know if that just declines the offer. But at this point, at 16, Justin Fields fell. Oh my god. What the hell? So Matty Ice definitely has some more years on his contract. That's the thing. He has more years on his contract. He has more years in his career. He's far from gone. So Justin Fields is kind of out of the question here, even though that would be such a great move. Now, the offensive line is still ass. I'm going to be straight up. The line is ass. And I think that they really do need some revamping going on. But there is an interesting player, and the name is Travis Etienne. Now, this team, they do have Todd Gurley. But man, Todd Gurley ain't the same. And we'll see that. Honestly, this week might be able to change my idea of Travis Etienne, but man, he was not the same. And Travis Etienne is an absolute freak of nature. So right now I'm between Alex Leatherwood and Travis Etienne, and honestly, let's have some fun. I always get a lineman anyways. Travis Etienne, add a dynamic weapon to this offense. You know, we already lost Mohamed Sanu, and Julio Jones is getting older, even though he is one of the best wide receivers in the NFL still, if not the best. And we got a phone call coming in. Ring, decline that bitch. So, yeah, I always get caught off guard by that. I'm still not used to it. I mean, obviously I shouldn't be. This is the second time it ever happened. Oh, if Trey Lance fell, we would take him at that point. But man, oh man. There is, fuck off. Honestly, just fuck off. There is a man that I have been watching. I watched the Miami game last night, or like today, and man, I saw Brevin Jordan play, and that dude is special. And Austin Hooper ain't here anymore, man. He ain't. So I think Brevin Jordan would be an excellent option. He should be a first-round tight end. He's arguably as good as Kyle Pitts, in my opinion. He's an excellent player. I love him to death. And this is just, it's a very interesting scenario, very unique, and I think that Brevin Jordan's an absolute beast of a player. Honestly, he has so much potential, guys. So much potential. It is absolutely insane. Honestly, you guys should watch him. It is fun. I'm preparing for another ring. Are we going to get it? Let's see. There we go. Piece of garbage. Get out of here. So at this point, Chuba Hubbard fell. Snowden kind of fell. Now, we don't need linebacker that bad. I don't know why it says we need linebacker back that bad, but Charles Snowden might be a huge upside linebacker at this point. Jamie Newman, we can keep him in Georgia. Honestly, I mean, we could go quarterback at this point, but realistically, finally they moved Nick Bolton up to like the third round at least. Thank you. My God, it was so disrespectful. We're gonna be going Charles Snowden here. 6'7", coverage ability, fast, can work on the run game a little bit, but in this modern NFL, linebackers do have a huge role. However, it's not the same big old stuffy run stuffer. So I think that he will be able to learn from Deion Jones, who he himself isn't the greatest tackler in the world, but I mean, being able to perfect his craft and become a 6'7" Deion Jones doesn't sound like a horrible thing to me. So let's keep it like that. That'd be fun. I mean, if Nick Bolton falls to us, I mean, hey, we'll take him, and obviously he doesn't, and he shouldn't. He's an absolute monster. I'm prepared for the ring again. We didn't get it. Thank God. Okay. At this point, what do we need? We need safety. I mean, do we really need safety that badly? Not really. But Quentin Lake's actually pretty good. I've seen him play multiple times, and he's actually not too bad. We're gonna go with that. Rep the guy out of UCLA. Have a little bit of fun, a little bit of LA pride here. I shit on LA 24/7. Let's have some Quentin Lake up in here. The secondary for the Falcons has just not been too bueno. And, the Steelers getting Tanner Morgan. Whoo, I would love that. Secondary has just not been too habanero, as I like to say, for the Falcons. And they really do need all the help they can get. They're still disrespecting Justin Ross. That is so disrespectful. It's just a dick move, honestly. Let me know if I'm being a little bit crazy by saying it's a dick move to put Justin Ross in the fourth. Here we go. We got a phone call. Raiders, you can kiss my ass. At this point, the edge is honestly the one thing that we need, and I'm going to pull the Xavier Thomas card here, guys. Xavier Thomas could fall this far. I think we took him not too long ago, but he is like literally the Falcons and the Vikings. Those are the two teams that are perfect fits for this guy. You got Danielle Hunter, and then I'm literally blanking on the dude's name, but he had a 16-sack season, I think 5 years ago, and obviously he's fallen off a cliff ever since. So that kind of sucks. But these athletic edge players that can really make a huge difference, that is kind of what you're looking for in the fourth round. Like the dudes who have a high potential. And at this point, I mean, I told you the secondary is weak as fuck. Castro Fields honestly should not be around 6. He's more of a round 5 type corner for me. And you might say, oh, well, I mean, that's not big of a difference. It kind of is. That's a big difference. And I think he was rated as a round 5 corner, so I think they got that right. But him falling to the 6, that's excellent value. Penn State knows how to train corners very well. You can see in Detroit with Amani Oruwariye, the guy's a monster. I'm so surprised I got that name off. Drop a like just for that. That's pretty impressive. You got to give me some credit for that, guys. Like, nobody can say Armani Oruwariye just out of the blue. All right, you know what? Charleston Rambo, you can go to the Rams. Another reason why we haven't had too many picks that have been changed from where they should be. At this point, we got to see what they have. And the Falcons, they have their possession / more of like the all-around targets. So I don't think Des Fitzpatrick's really the best option. Trayvon Grimes really isn't either. You want to look for more some speed, and Reggie Roberson's a guy that I'm looking at here. I like adding this third wide receiver to the group. Kadarius Toney, honestly, we're going Kadarius Toney, guys. He may be 257, but this dude has insane potential. I think of him as a little Tyreek Hill. He's very similar to Dante Hall, if you watched him back in the day. Similar, the exact same team on the Chiefs, but Dante Hall was an absolutely insane returner, and he is so fun to watch. And I watched, I think it was 2 years ago, maybe it was 2 seasons ago. That's something for sure. But I watched Kadarius Toney play, and I put a first-round grade on that dude. He is electric. So let's look at the draft picks. We got our starting running back for the future. Don't have to worry about some damn knee injuries. Got our Austin Hooper replacement for a lot cheaper. And Charles Snowden has unlimited upside at 6'7". Quentin Lake, just a solid safety, rotational type guy, can eventually develop into a great starter. Xavier Thomas, again, through-the-roof potential guy. And on a team like this where they are kind of in like a rebuild-ish mode, like they're like win now / rebuild because they're kind of on the cusp. They're in a very awkward spot where they have a great quarterback, similar to the Lions, but just the rest of the team ain't there yet. and they just fell off a cliff. Like they kind of need some guys who are developmental and then some guys who can work now. So that's kind of like where we're at right now. And then a guy with more of a higher floor from Penn State, and then Kadarius Toney. I mean, someone who can work in that return game and just get you touchdowns. You can really win a game on special teams. So let me know what you guys think. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you on the far side. Peace.